You're able, turning on your gorgeous videos. We love to see your eyeballs. This is our time and our place to connect and just to see each other once, once a week minimum. And it's just a blessing to be connected to all of you. It
Oh,
is
uh,
March.
I'm gonna mute all real quick. You'll have to
Okay.
unmute.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Fabulous. It is March 17th. It is March 17th, you guys. It's so exciting. So we are just so happy to have you here. We just got off of an incredible call with the SC and MCs with the Tracy Lane discussing social media, which was phenomenal. So if you were on that call, put one takeaway in the comments and screenshot it, you guys. It was about social media, showing up, being consistent, being yourself, treating it like a business. You guys, do you realize that what we have here is truly a business that you own, and you are the CEO of this gorgeous, gorgeous, powerful business? I remember when we first got started, we didn't have the earnings disclosure statement. I had no idea that this could be a legitimate, real business. And what we have here is that. And so Tracy just took on a whole other element. Some people want to learn social media. Put a 1 in the chat if you're like, oh, I just want to do a little bit more on social media. I just want to show up. I want to learn more. I know that there's opportunity there, and I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to do a little bit more and try to figure it out. And I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to show up authentically. I've never done a story before, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go find it. I'm going to push a button and I'm going to tell them, oh my gosh, I just did it. Remembering that being you is beautiful. And the more that you are you, people are like, ah, she's doing something that she's never done before, or he. And then they're going to be so happy, right? We always want to cheer people on that are showing up and doing something new, right? Do you ever notice people that are new at restaurants or new at a certain job, and you know that they're just getting started? Do you ever look at them and just be like, you are doing amazing. You are
Mhm.
learning something new. I'm so proud of you. You have more patience with them and you just want them to win even more. So remember that while you're showing up for social media, or you're doing your first presentation, or any of that, like everybody wants, most everybody, right? We want the everybody's, wants you to win. And just showing up and being vulnerable and being true. And even if you're nervous, saying, I'm so nervous, but I'm doing it because I committed to myself, personal integrity, I'm doing it. So we are so, so happy that you're here. We're going to go through a few things really quick. And then we've got a little surprise. Well, it's not really a surprise. It's just something that we thought, wow, this will hopefully help our gorgeous team. So Sean, if you can pull the slide up real quick, that would be amazing. And while we're doing that, for the new family here that are new to LifeVantage and the One Person Big Difference team, and please, we welcome you. We send our love. Put a 5 in the chat to give them a high five to just welcome you. This is just, we always say outside of our garden family, this is the greatest blessing. This mission is so big. There's so many people in the world who need this for culture, for relationships, for products, for business, for purpose, right? You can go to the next one, honey. But we are all here for different reasons, and we grow every day in our belief and our passion. So just know you are in the right place, and the more vulnerable and the more that you use the team, the more fun you're just going to have. So we want to make sure that you guys all saw this in your email or telegram tomorrow at this time. Take a picture of it or write it down and put it an alarm up on your phone for tomorrow to make sure that you are on this. This is a corporate call tomorrow in regarding mind body. There's going to be some speakers, some consultants speaking on best practices. What are the things that they're going to be doing, what they've used to work when they're talking with their brand new people. There's going to be new shareables and some great new insights from corporate. So that is tomorrow at 6 Mountain, 7 Central. There's the login. There's the password, okay? Don't worry about if you don't have the link, just go to Zoom and type in that number and then mind body. Now, sometimes, I'm just gonna say this because I've seen it in the past, sometimes mind body, you have to have that capital M there for the rest of the mind body. But if it doesn't work for some reason, try either all lowercase or all caps. Just, I'm not saying that that's what's gonna be, but just if it comes up tomorrow and the capital M doesn't work, try all lowercase. Okay, or all caps. So make sure you're there for that. All right, baby. Performance Club. Put a 1 in the chat. If you know what Performance Club is, it's okay if you don't. And if you are committed to getting there this month, truly and honestly, just being like, I don't know how the heck I'm going to get there, but I know I'm going to get there because I am not going to miss Bob Heilig. Bob Heilig is a huge network marketing coach and trainer. There are several people who personally are mentored by him, and he is all about the One Person Big Difference family in the sense of we are there for people, for love, for community, for the right things. And he is a big deal. And you can take a picture of this as well and go find him on Facebook or Instagram or anything of that sort. He likes to call here virtual upline, but Performance Club. What is it and how do you get there? We are bringing this back. We had this a part of our One Person Big Difference family for a long time, and we are bringing it back. It is 2 new enrollments, 2 brand new enrollments this month. It can be a customer and a consultant. It can be 2 customers. It can be 2 consultants. It can be whatever, as long as there are 2. They have to combine, the 2 of them have to be combined of 150 SV. You can have 3 customers and the total is 100 with all 3. You need to go out and get more because you need that 150, okay? So you need 150. Does that make sense? 150 SV with the minimum of 2. And it can be 2 consultants, 2 customers, 1 customer, 1 consultant, bam. You guys, we've always taught from the very beginning, 2 a day, every day, 2 a day, every day. Right before you go to bed at night, write 2 names down of the people that you're going to share with the next day to keep it easy. And then if you can do more, you can do more. But look at all of these cards. I have even more over the years of people that have earned Performance Club. And then we get a big speaker in and we learn and grow. And I see, I saw Danny say where is it now? I think she said she listens to, oh, that was Jillian. Jillian says, find his podcast. She listens to it daily. You want to grow in network marketing, listen to his podcast. Yes. So go ahead, Sean, to the next one. And who here wants to be a founding member? There's just something powerful about being a founding member. Seriously, here are the people. Let's put another 5 in the chat. We're going to celebrate them a high 5. These are the people so far this month. So look at all those names and call out these people and say congratulations and just really, cheer them on. And guess what? When you hit Performance Club once, do you think you should do it again? Let's hit it Performance Club a second time. Let's hit it a third time. We're going to recognize that. Okay, so just keep going. And guess what's going to happen? By doing this over and over and over again and keeping it simple, 2 at 150 is going to lead to all the other company incentives and promotions. I promise. Keeping it simple. It's just a beautiful thing that happens. So congratulations to everybody that has earned it so far. We're so excited for you and we have lots of time to get the rest of you there this month. So all in. How can we get there? By promoting, right? Promote to the next event. Well, the next event that we know for sure that is happening, that is an opportunity call, is going to be with Holly and Jenny here. And they're saying, calling all real estate and finance professionals. So grab that. It's got the Zoom ID. It's got the password there. It's got the time there. This has also been posted in Facebook and also in Telegram, you guys. So have that. So tonight, after we get off this call, who do you know who is in real estate or finance and say, oh my gosh, you've got to listen to these incredible women. These 2 women are phenomenal. So grab that. And that's how you can also get there. Okay, Shampoo. All right. Everybody look at this shareable we got here. Does anybody here want to earn a Jeep or $25,000 in cash? Say I do in the chat. If that interests you at all, like if you are new to LifeVantage, let me just tell you something. This is not just a dream. This is not just something that's out there in the world. Like this is real. This company, gives the title. They don't just say here and now you have a lease. They give the title and the keys to the people that have earned this. And they say, pick out whatever color you want, pick out your interior and have the most amazing time. We appreciate everything that you have done. We know the sacrifices that you have made. We know that there's been highs. We know that there's been lows. We know that there's been all the things. I remember when we first got our Jeep, it still makes me emotional because the Jeep, when you think about it, think about life and LifeVantage, right? It's like it can go through anything. It can go through blizzards. It can go through rain. It can go through sunny days. It can go down by the ocean and into the ocean. And where do you want to go? It can go over boulders. It can go over obstacles. It's about life, you guys. Have anybody been through like struggles or boulders or any of that? Well, the Jeep, you are going to earn that Jeep. And it's going to be like, wow. We did it and we're going to just keep doing it. And it's going to signify you and your team. And then you're going to go out and you're going to help your team get the Jeep as well, right? We do one thing after another, after another, after another. So you can also earn $25,000. We were talking about this today. Cardiologist earned one of these Jeeps and he said, I've worked for the heart hospital for decades. Do you know what they gave me for a big gift as a thank you and recognition? They gave him a subscription to some magazine and a paperweight. LifeVantage is giving $25,000 for a Jeep. Tell me where else in the world. Do any of your jobs out there give you something like this? I mean, it is just the craziest thing. So I just want to, first of all, recognize this month, Don Burish, Grant and Amy Dippold, and Aaron Beck, they are working hard, you guys, to earn their Jeep. They have not earned it. They are going to earn it because we declare it and we say, and we hashtag decide. So let's put hashtag decide. It's happening for Don, the Dippolds, and Aaron Beck, and we're putting it out there. We're praying for them. We're putting in the motion. And for any of you out there that are in their organizations, how can you help? I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to show up for these people. I'm going to make some extra calls this month because I want my fearless leaders that have been there for me, because we know Don, the Dippolds, Aaron, right? How much, and we know as well, our Crossline brothers and sisters too, right? Has Don Burish helped any of you guys? Have the Dippolds helped any of you guys? Has Aaron Beck helped any of you guys? Yes or yes? Whether it's personally with the team, with doing a Zoom, with just a message, or just showing up on social media, getting ideas, right? It's just like we're all together. And what's so cool is when we show up big for them this month, you guys, when it's your turn, because it's going to be, it's the most insane thing ever when then everybody else comes for you and lifts you and does more meetings and does more calls and does more three-ways and does more prayers and does more all of it. So who wants to go out there and help Don, the Dippolds, and Aaron Beck get their Jeep this month? Because it's going to be work, but we are in it to work, right? All of us. And if they're not directly in your organization, how can I help? How can I help? You know, or say, offer, go text them. Can I help do a three-way call for somebody, or, you know, any of the stuff. So let's do that and put this on your vision board, you guys, because it's beyond. It's beyond. It's beyond. So super, super good. Isn't this exciting? You guys, can you imagine at convention, them standing up on stage, being recognized for a Jeep and $25,000 in cash? 3 people from this family, from all of you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is just a lot. Prayers appreciated, Amy said. It's the final month to maintain. Dawn says it's emotional and so grateful. I got to protect time, but we talked about it a little bit today about really, really what that means. And I want you guys to just take that in of what we've got here at LifeVantage. It's just beyond, and the significance behind that. And I remember when we got ours, because we didn't know we were getting it. It was before the Jeep program was out. They at convention or at the event, suddenly they said, if you see your name up on the screen, please walk up to the stage. So there were some of us who saw our names and we had no clue what was going on. And then we walk up to the stage and we stand there, and our CEO was up there, and they all handed us an envelope. And they said, the CEO just was talking, we want to thank you for your sacrifice. We want to thank you for your support. We want to thank you for, for your vision. We want to thank you for like all of this. And I was just standing there going, who at a corporate level like that just talks forever about just gratitude for all those things? And it got really emotional. And then we had this envelope, and they said, okay, now open the envelope. And the envelope basically said, it had a certificate, and it said it was the title to a Jeep. And I was standing there going, is this what I think it is? Because it says it's title to a Jeep, but that seems really, really out there and crazy. And I know that can't be right, because that's obnoxious and there's no way. And because we had no idea about this. And it was like, I felt like we were in a game show. And then we were all kind of looking at each other like, is this for real? And then they said, now we want you to go backstage, and we want you to grab the color that you want for your Jeep and what you want the interior to look like. And they had a whole crew of Jeep employees there to do that. Now I want you guys to just imagine that for you. This isn't just outlandish. It's not for me, it's for all of you. It is. And it's a powerful, powerful thing. So let's cheer them on and just go all in for them. So fast track to fun. Who wants to have fun? Who wants to have fun at convention and just all of this? At convention, you guys, we are going to be having a One Person Big Difference celebration, and it's going to be Thursday. So take a picture of this as well. Put it into your calendar. It's going to be right before the welcome party. We're going to have our own One Person Big Difference celebration, all of it. It's going to be from 6 to 8 Mountain. It's going to be that Thursday. Stay tuned to the exact room number, but it is going to be awesome. And make sure if you have any first-time people coming that we know about them, because that is really, really, really important. And we're so excited, and I can't believe it's just like a month away. So thank you, honey. So make sure you guys know that and are promoting that, and we'll continue to get more information out on that. I think, I've got one more thing, and then we're going to get into the others. Eric Worre, it's happening here next Monday. What the heck? So good. Okay, so tell everybody next Monday, Eric Worre is coming, and he's going to have some amazing real talk with us that's going to blow our minds once again. #1 network marketing trainer in the world, if you're not aware of who Eric Worre is. So he's coming to bless our team next Monday. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Make sure you're here for that. But here's the deal. We're like, there are so many people we know that are wanting, you can get out of that, honey, now, that are wanting to hit Performance Club. Yes? And so we were talking today, and then we just kind of decided to change it up a little bit tonight, because we want to help you. You guys want to be helped to get into Performance Club? Want to help? So we're gonna all work together here. I want to hear some stories tonight. I've been seeing and hearing stories and getting texts from a lot of people in regards to different products, different product testimonies, different things of this and that. So facts tell, stories sell, right? So we're going to share some stories, and I'm going to just ask you guys, who here has had an amazing testimony on Protandim or the Tri-Synergizer, Healthy Glow? Okay, I see Michelle raise her hand. Michelle, can you unmute?
Sure.
And I know you've got a lot, but can you share a story real quick? And while we're doing this, get out your pen and paper, because after this call, I want you to text or call or a message, whomever comes to your mind while Michelle is speaking. Open your heart and think of who needs to hear what Michelle is going to share. And after this call, say, I just heard this woman speak. You've got to hear it.
Okay, my name is Michelle Vorse and I'm from Greeley, Colorado. And the reason that I'm even here is because I was overweight and I was watching Sean and Michelle Poe for a year because they had a life that I wanted. And I found myself in a situation where my doctor wanted to put me on medicine because I had a condition where my blood sugar was too high. And so I called Michelle Poe and said, you know, I'm a network marketer. I'm not looking, but does your little yellow pill help with blood sugar? And what she did is she put me on the phone with Nikki Elsing, who is a diabetes educator. And she told me what Protandim has done for other people. And she said, I can't promise it's going to work for you. And I said, great. And I tried it, you guys. And in 30 days, my blood sugar went from in the 200s to normal, and it has been normal ever since for over 3 years. And so I would say for anyone that has a blood sugar concern, which is a lot of people, they need to know about this one product because it will change their lives.
Thank you, sister. And I know there's so much more there. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I need to hear another one. Let's go. I'm looking at all of you. I know all of you have testimonies. Am I gonna have to call you out?
My restless leg syndrome went away.
There we go. Okay. Which products were you taking?
That was just Protandim, Nerf 2.
Amazing. Protandim Nerf 2. Bev. I want to hear Bev.
Can you hear me?
Can hear
Oh.
you. Yes.
Okay. It would be for me, it would be the GLP-1. I've struggled with my weight like forever. And since October, I've lost 21.8 pounds. And I was like so excited because I just went to the doctor in 2 weeks and I started with a new female doctor. And she walked in and she's like, oh my gosh, I could just see it on you. And she said, just, you know, since I started with her, she said, you've lost like 15 pounds just since the last time you were here. But altogether, it's been 21.8. So I'm pretty happy. And I
I would
just,
say so.
yeah, and I'm not killing myself exercising. I'm just watching my carbs and trying to eat a lot of protein, you know, and stuff like that. Walk my dog. I go on my vibration plate every day but yeah, I'm happy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So that is a powerful testimony. Mitzi, I know you're out there and you've got a great testimony. Let's hear it, sister.
Hi, last time I got my blood work checked for my thyroid, it had gone down to a 1.7. And my thyroid level has never, ever been that low, I don't think. I'm
And where
still
was it before?
in, but I want to wean off of that. So
Amazing. And I hear you're coming to convention for the first time. We're so
I
excited.
am, and I've got a much bigger story than just that. But I'm on all the products, but yes, I have a big um life death to life story. Yes.
Okay, well, you have to quickly share it because everybody's like waiting.
Okay, I had severe mold toxicity and was down for the count. I could not get out of bed. I could not work. I could not function. And I started with a functional medicine doctor and was able to work with him, but also I incorporated the Protandim, starting with the Protandim products. Um, and I can function, I'm living life, I'm enjoying life. I have it's literally done a 360.
Mm. Hallelujah.
Mhm.
Mold. Guys, did you know that Protandim is huge for detoxification? Huge, huge, huge. It increases what's called glutathione in your body by over 300%. If you're not aware of what glutathione is and a phase 2 detoxer, you want to know what that is. And you will scream from the rooftops because there are products out there and people out there that go to get glutathione infusions every single week. And we increase that by 300% every day by taking that little yellow pill. Hallelujah. I saw Janet said she would love to share. Thank you for saying that.
Absolutely. Well, I started with the Vitality Stack. It'll be 6 years in June, end of June, and definitely I feel that I don't have pain in my body anymore. I used to have severe pain in my leg, my ankles, my knees, my hips. I walk more than I used to, and I just feel really good. And I find that I bounce back really fast when I do things, activities that take a lot of muscle and whatever. I bounce back really fast. I can get out of bed the next morning and not hurt. And yeah, so I just feel great compared to the way I was feeling. I feel absolutely that I've gotten years back and I'm going to be able to thrive into my older years.
And just remember, you guys, simple, 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 simple. Do you know anybody who just gets up and they just feel like, and they just want to feel better when they get up? They want to move better. They want to be with their grandkids on the, on the floor, want to do these things. Same thing. Oh my gosh, I just heard this beautiful woman from Canada just share this. Shauna Loggy. You've had multiple testimonies, but can you share something specific where it'd be like, I just heard this woman and this and that?
So it's really hard for me to be specific because when I got on the products and I started off on Tri-Synergizer just over 4 years ago, and I was doing it more from a preventative measure. I didn't really think I had a lot going on that I needed help with. I felt pretty good. And this is where it's amazing. And this is where I really encourage people to write down everything, even every little thing, because I had things happen that I didn't even know could happen. So you said to bring it in. I can't just do one. I'll pick like maybe 3 things.
That's okay.
So one thing is I've had some lower back issues through the years. It kind of runs in my family, some back issues. And so if I would sit for a long period of time, I'm pretty flexible, but I like to sit on the floor a lot and put my knees up. If I would sit for a period of time, or when I had kids at home and I was doing laundry on the floor, I would stand up and I could really feel it in my back. And the only time it would really feel good was if I was really working my core out a lot, but I couldn't always do that. And since the Tri-Synergizer, I have minimal lower back pain. I can sit for long periods of time. So that was something I really noticed. Something else is I was in a car accident in my early 20s. And ever since then, I have just through different seasons, especially like when there's a pressure change, my neck would bother me really bad. And so I'm 50 something. So this was like 30 years ago. So I have dealt with this for a super long time. And in the beginning, it was so bad, I would have to take ibuprofen. And I hated that. But I'm just letting you know that because that's how bad the pain would be. It would just shoot up my neck and it would give me headaches. Well, eventually I just kind of learned to deal with it. And I even kind of forgot about it because it just was a part of my lifestyle. And about 2 years ago, my son and I were visiting about something. He said, "Oh yeah, Mom, how is your neck doing?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's nothing. Like I have no pain." So I went from a condition that I had for almost 30 years. And I can literally tell you guys, I go through every single season and I have no neck pain. So those are 2 things that I wasn't looking for that I had happen. And then one more thing I want to share is I'm the same as Janet, like my recovery, like I said, I thought I was doing really good for my age, but since I've been activating, I can go out and have a major workout. I can go out and do strenuous activity. And the next day I feel great. And I used to kind of feel sore for a while. And I'm not saying I never feel sore. If I work my muscles really hard, I'm going to feel that natural soreness that I'm supposed to. But I feel great. And I feel better than I did 5 years ago. So those are just a few things, but I could go on and on.
I know she has so many. Who here has put a 5 in the chat if you have a lot of testimonies? I mean, multiple. So thank you, Shauna. And in regards to products, right, you guys, do you know that Protandim has US and international patents that shows, right, that we can lower that beautiful inflammation, the C-reactive protein. So that's massive. The recovery, again, the glutathione, have you looked at the science between health and healthy glow, Protandim and collagen together? What that is doing, it makes my mind. Isa, she would love to share. You look beautiful. Thank you, Shauna.
Aw, hi. Oh gosh. So Michelle, I love that you touched on glutathione. Whoever here is into skin and wants glowing skin, know that glutathione, when it increases dramatically in the body, it lowers pigmentation, hyperpigmentation. So without making any claims, I just have to say, as a skincare professional, there's nothing like it if you know people that have some hyperpigmentation and are working at that. So my testimony, my major testimony came when I learned about Protandim from Marisa, and I had had a very fibrotic state. So Michelle, you mentioned that it detoxifies the cell and it's also anti-fibrotic. And without knowing anything about it, but sharing my story with Marisa, she handed a bottle to me, and I started taking it. And I had had a brain tumor at 31 years old, that removal, then it kidney tumor, and then it just was several different ovarian and reproductive issues, just fibrosis. And so when I started taking that, I was facing having a major surgery. And 7 days later, after doubling up, which we can do 12 hours apart, that mass that I had gone from 8 centimeters to 4 centimeters. And again, that was the only thing that I changed or added. And my doctor, when I went back, couldn't believe what had happened and said, they couldn't explain it, but it wasn't requiring of surgery that eminent. So anyway, go back to the basics, everybody. Basic activation, the story of activation and Protandim. Everyone on the planet needs it. And even if we just start talking really loud about that, we've got something so solid. So thank you for letting me share, Michelle.
Amen. So number one, who here knows of anybody that's ever been in a car accident? Right? Your database just got really big. Right? I get with those people. I just heard somebody that was just in a car accident and this happened and this happened. People need hope. Pain is legit. We never give promises. We never do that, but we know what activation does. We know what our science is there, and we know the powerful stories that we've got with it, right? It is so, so big. Who knows people that are in skincare? Right? Isa talked or just touched on several things. How many things did she just touch on? Go and do, yes, all of those different things that are there. I know we've got a couple other people that we're wanting to share, and if you guys need to get off, go for it. But if you want to keep listening to a few more testimonies, I know Don, he's up there with his hand. I have to go up to Don because he's been patient. He has his hand raised.
Hi, yes, I think a number of people know about my beautiful testimonial with my right leg that had all we could figure was some kind of electromagnetic frequency damage that was there for probably 2 years. All this time I had been on Protandim, and it was constantly itching, it was chafing, it was bloody, it was just not fun. And so when liquid collagen came out in June of 22, of course I started taking it right away. And over the course of months, I realized, like, by the fall, I'm not even thinking about that leg. Like, I forgot about it. And I looked down and I was like, oh my gosh, this is completely cleared up. And some people may have seen my pictures of the before and after with that terrible chafing leg, and then completely smooth. So the after pictures from January 2023, after starting the collagen in June. And that's literally the only thing in any aspect of my care regimen that I changed. I added the liquid collagen, and it is, to this day, it's still clear that it's never come back again. And so it's just always stood out to me. And I've lost about 17 or 18 pounds on the GLP-1, so I'm happy with
I was
it.
going to say, I can see you. I see you. You're looking good. 17, 18 pounds, inches. You're looking good. Energy, brain flowing, lots of incredible things going. And you and your beautiful bride have been angels. I know too. Some people in need this last week. So we just love you, and we see you. We see you. We see you. Kristen Storm, can you just unmute real quick and share? If she's still there. She said 7 years. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's trying to unmute. You're not unmuted, girlfriend. Can you unmute?
There we go.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I have story upon story upon story. But for me, I've been a part of LifeVantage now for 9 years. And I've had good health my entire life, thinking, what is this going to do for me? I mean, I was skeptical. And my dear, dear friend, Gloria, shared this with me. And oh my goodness, it took my health into a stratosphere that I just did not even know existed. And it helped me through menopause. It helped me with my energy, with my workout recoveries. And I just experienced within the last 9 years, just 1 day of stiffness that I haven't had since I've been activated, which was really odd. And so Gloria kind of worked me through that and all of that. But this has been the greatest and most beautiful gift and blessing that I've ever been bestowed with. And I'm grateful to God every day. Every day. And so my mission is to share with others because they need to know about this phenomenal advanced technology. I mean, it's just amazing in every way.
Okay, did you guys hear her conviction? Conviction, conviction, conviction. That's all your people need to know. I'm just here for you. I'm convicted. You need this because, and it's never about me. It's never, I want you to see this. I want you to write. It's, you need to see this because you need to hear this person's story. You need to, and remember third party validation. And she also said 7 years after being T-boned and years of headache, it went away after 10 days. So remarkable. Who knows people that have had some of those things happen?
That was actually a client of mine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that wasn't me. That was actually a gal that I used to work with. And she had said that she was going into PT every single week, $55 out of pocket. And after 7 years of dealing with chronic headaches, just wouldn't go away. She'd get a little relief, wasn't much, but it was something. And she started Protandim and in 10 days it was gone. I still have the text because I was blown away and it was amazing that you can do that for people and have them feel better.
Yes. So many stories, you guys, so many stories. And we know we have in our customer page and all of this, there's so much out there. So when you hear something, when you see something, write it down. Think about the people that you just thought of and you don't just get out of your head and get into your heart. I just thought about you because, or screenshot a story that you see somewhere, text it to the person. You've got to see this. We need to help you. And it's okay. Some people, it takes a little bit of time and that's okay. But just keep going, having 2 a day, every day, 2 a day, every day. My father-in-law's lifelong headaches went away. Oh, with 2. I just text 2 people. Awesome, Wendy. I want to hear tonight in the one person, I'm going to put a post and I want to hear who has messaged 2 people tonight before you go to bed. And just, it's all about them. Shampoo, anything you wanted to say? I know we're over, but I know there's
I'll wrap it up here. I'll throw out a different testimony than has been given or shared so far tonight. Most of you probably know I'm dealing with some neck issues from C2 to C7, herniated disc and some bulging discs. And we're at about 2 months now. In 2 days, it'll be 2 months that I've been dealing with this. And the products of LifeVantage are absolutely unbelievable. They saved Michelle's life. We don't take them for granted, but I haven't heard the business testimonial tonight.
Yeah.
And I want you to keep that in mind for people, because as I'm going through this kind of rehab journey to even be able to function for a full day, I'm just amazed at the opportunity that we have and the resources that we have because of LifeVantage. The opportunity of time is there that I don't think would have been there unless I was on disability with Citigroup, which I might be at this point. But the reality is, Michelle and I were able to spend 4.5 hours just today on getting me into different therapies to improve my health. We woke up this morning, went to the chiro. Right after that, I had a hyperbaric chamber session, PT, and then back to the chiro. And that was 4.5 hours, you guys, out of the day so far. And tons of stuff in between there, between icing and red light therapy and sauna. And I don't want you to ever forget that there's people going through things that are outside of the product set, that they're looking for community, they're looking for better versions of themselves just personally. They're looking for something different that does generate income, and they're looking for those health benefits that you've heard tonight. So just keep in mind, we've got to share all aspects of this because you don't always know what's going on with those people that you're bringing the information to. And if you don't share everything with them and give them the opportunity to pick for themselves, you might be missing an opportunity to truly, truly impact their life in a way that you don't know. So with that, I appreciate all of you. I'm so thankful the 14 years of hard work that we've put into this to get to the point that as life happens, we can deal with it like this and still be present where we need to be present, still touch our business, but be time free to be able to do the therapies that we're doing to get me better.
Kenny, can I just do one more thing, you guys? Jillian, you might not want to be put on the spot, but I'm just going to put you on the spot because Jillian has had similar things going on and a lot of different life happening this month where a lot of money has had to go out and a lot of focus has had to go in different areas. So Jillian, can you just share real quick? Unexpected, you guys. It's just we're all gonna have it. Today, tomorrow, years. Love you, Dylan.
Love you. And you know that putting me on the spot makes me cry.
I love you.
So I've had back pain since I was in a car accident when I was 16 and have severe disc degeneration in almost all of my disc spaces in my low spine. And when I had meningitis, when I was pregnant with my second baby, I herniated some discs and they told me I was going to have surgery. And by the time my fourth baby came, it was really bad. And I was able to avoid surgery and have really for the last 7 years been living in pain, but not excruciating pain. And then literally the same day Sean Poe hurt his back, I herniated some discs in my back. And it was a couple days after our ceiling exploded with water from our bathroom upstairs and started pouring through our chandelier all over our dining room. It has literally been everything from pipes freezing in our house in Texas to ripping out 3 ceilings in our house, having to redo electrical. We replumbed our house from the attic to the basement. So we have all new plumbing in our 109-year-old house. So that's nice. It's just all hidden behind the walls and a lot of money back there. But what's hit me and my husband Kurt so much is so many times since basically January 10th, we have looked at each other just in awe of like, praise God, this stuff didn't happen 7 years ago. And praise God, we have the resources. It's still not fun. Like the 2025 needs to like flip flop and figure out its life around here. It's still not fun, but it has definitely been a different experience. We've been in places in our life where we had no money, where we had $42 in our bank account and we had $18,000 in medical bills from me having meningitis and all the things. And we've done it both ways. And it is just, it's a blessing. Like, it's just not a matter of if life is going to happen, it's just a matter of when. And what I'm going through and what Sean's going through, like, these are not things, yes, they're a situation right now and they will pass, but there is still going to be other stuff down the road. And we just keep thanking God for the blessing of what this has brought, because I can't imagine the stress alone just looks so different in a different situation financially. So I did it without crying.
The Let's give Jillian a round of applause of support, everybody. You guys, we've had this conversation a million times. How with her ceilings falling apart, all these other things falling apart, going to the doctor's office, having the kids, like all these different things. If she wouldn't have had LifeVantage to be able to pay for these things and to be able to have the time to have this be right here and not working at the, the other place, just think every single day, like, what if, this is like, am I prepared? Right? Because like they said, we don't know when it's going to happen, but it will happen. And if it's not to you, it's going to be for somebody else, and you need to show up for them, and to be able to have that flexibility and freedom to be able to show up for your loved ones in a time of need is very, very powerful. Whether it's your kids, whether it's your grandkids, whether it's your best friends, whether it's whoever, to have that peace, Financial stress, is it fun? I have been there. Trust me, it sucks. It's hard. And that then adds to your health, right? It adds to your relationships. It adds to all of it. And it just makes me want to vomit even thinking about it, because I've totally been there. You can make amazing choices for you and yours through time, through resources, by building this now and staying consistent. And so anyway, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Jillian. We again went over, but there are just so many stories. And the biggest thing that you can have for yourself to be successful in this business is belief. And when your belief is skyrocket, there is nothing that's going to stop you. And when your mission is so big, like, could you guys hear Kristen? Like, her belief was just like, this is my mission, right? And so get out there, and we have to get out of our heads about sharing and what are people going to think, and not worry about the no's, because the no's are just, right? They're just the not nows, and they'll come back around generally again. And we just keep that vision and that purpose in mind and go out and bless people. So let's see how big your list of people gets tonight and go share with 2 people at least. And just know that we love you and we are here for you. We want you in Performance Club. We want your health to be vibrant and electric and inspiring and through the roof. We want your soul to be fired up. We want you to have no worries about finances. We want you to be able to contribute and give back to the world in the ways that you want to. We want you to get that Jeep and just show, like, we can get through anything and everything, or the 25,000, whatever is your thing. And we just want peace. We want you to go to bed at night with peace and gratitude and smile. So as you go to bed tonight, please lay there and think about 5 things, but just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the blessings and for this gift that we've been given. Please give me the names of the people that I need to speak with tomorrow or tonight when you get off the, we get off the Zoom. Please, give me the names of the people that I need to speak to. Please, 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 please. I want to help. And they'll come. They'll come. I got a text from Shauna that I haven't responded to yet. Yesterday, or I think it was. I'm so behind, you guys. And she said, when I think of somebody, it's there for a reason. I still haven't read the whole thing, but I saw that in the beginning. When I think about somebody, it's there for a reason, and it is. So don't disregard when people come into your mind. There's a reason that that person popped into your mind. Okay, I'm just talking. It's because I love you guys. All right, everybody. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.